Good afternoon. It's 3:48 p.m. on July the 6th of 2019. If any of you have been on here, I'm sure you've been on my Facebook page. I've seen you commenting. I shared a post right here from the Angel Trumpet Prayer Circle. I want to click into this really fast and read this because it really does. It ties into with this right here because we got major things happening. We've got major things happening. And you know, I'm not one to keep update on the news because, you know, I just don't turn on my TV and I don't really hear about the news, what's going on in the world, unless someone tells me. I want to read about this. I want to read, we all must pray now in earnest for those living on the West Coast. This Cascadia subduction zone had a 6.2 quake, which was then followed by a 6.4 in Ridgecrest, California, along the San Andreas Fault line on July 4th. There is earthquake activity occurring. And you know, this if you haven't looked at this, and then check out this map right here. I think it is good for us to pray. It is very good for us to pray because, you know, we could be in that situation that a lot of people on here are. So I would encourage you to pray about that. You know, please have a kit ready. Please have a kit ready. Have some supplies of food, water, or whatever. Saludos. Good afternoon. Saludos. Bom dia. Buenos dias. I just now saw this right here. You know, this is serious business, what's happening here in California with these quakes, the worst in 20 years. This is from pmnewsnigeria.com. Let's see, they got fires, we got gas leaks, we got injuries, we got people without power. We're dealing with it the best we can. And, you know, that's pretty small. This ain't really a major earthquake, but, you know, it's causing major disruptions in people's lives. This earthquake is causing major disruptions in people's life. And a lot of them, you know, they feel the aftershocks. And I can imagine the turmoil they're feeling on the inside of them because they're thinking, oh no, is there a bigger one going to occur? A bigger earthquake could occur. And I would encourage you, please, as I said earlier in the week, before we rode into this holiday season, please make sure you have something on hand, some food on hand, some food storage or something like that. And, you know, I had people say, Gina, why are you saying this? Because I felt led in my spirit to say that. No sound. Why is there no sound? Let me, got my hand over here, this. Listen, can anyone hear me? I hear someone on here saying that there is no sound. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear. Hello. A thumbs up, a hearts up, I don't care. Hello. Okay, everybody else hears me. Well, sometimes we have people on here who cannot hear. Yeah, so I know many of you are probably, I've got these things on here again. These, I don't know what they are. These buttons on the bottom of this iPhone. I want to take it away. Okay, yes, you can hear. About these earthquakes that are occurring in California and along the, okay, like on July 3rd, I told you, please have a little extra food. And if you're wondering, well, what do I'm trying to flip this around. Yeah, what can I do? What do you mean, a little extra food? Well, I went to ready.gov. They're really good website. You can have, you know, a basic disaster preparedness kit, water, food, battery, flashlight, first aid kit, extra batteries, a whistle to signal for help, a dust mask, a wrench to turn off, all of that, you know. And you can have additional ones. You can go to ready.gov, build a kit, and it has pretty good information. Just prepare as if you were going camping, if you've ever went camping or something like that. You want to have everything that you can. And, you know, it'd be best if you could put it like in a little backpack or a container, a to-go container. That's the way it's all in one location. You know exactly where it's at. Because disasters do happen. Disasters of every type of sort. Hello to everyone. Yeah, so you can go to ready.gov and, you know, you can look to see, you know, and you don't have to have all these things, just the things that, you know, a little extra food and water, and a first aid kit. And if you got medications, well, you want some of that too. Yeah, just have it all in one location because you really do need to be prepared because we could find ourselves like this. And California could get hit even worse. Even though it's not major, it is causing disruptions. Home shifting, foundation cracks, retaining walls are down. Um, and there's still more things happening. I think there's still more tremors, and there could be a serious earthquake coming between now and the 11th. Yeah, round up the important documents. I've even made copies of my important documents too, because they said you want to make copies of your important documents. Well, good morning, good afternoon, Ruben, and good afternoon to everyone who is on here. No matter where you are in the world, I would encourage you to have a little disaster preparedness kit, a little bug out bag or something, even that you carry in your vehicle. Because if you had to flee on your feet, you just want to just grab whatever you can, and you have to leave all your belongings behind. Yeah, I know that we have machines that dig underground tunnels, massive underground tunnels also, and it creates a weakness in the earth. So yeah, there's so many things here at play, and there's some theories that some of the underground bunkers are being blown up. Yeah, for the other people who think they're going to escape underground, that's a theory. The bunkers are being blown up against the bad guys and stuff. But you know, regardless of whatever it is, earthquakes are happening and people's lives are in danger. So I would encourage you to really get you a bag, get you something prepared, prepare yourself. This went out, so it got 79 shares. So that's pretty good. At least some people saw it. And you could go to ready.gov. If you didn't know what you could take, you can go to ready.gov and stuff. Yeah. It tells you everything you can do. Yeah, so much is going on everywhere. And we just need to be aware and have our eyes open. I wasn't going to get on here and do a video. I also heard that LAX airport is closed down because of the earthquake. I don't know if any of you can confirm that. It's pretty serious if it closes down the airport, because there's all those people stranded and they can't get out or they can't get in. A good afternoon. I know a lot of you on here are prepared, and you're prepared for other things other than earthquakes, because you know you could have a run on the grocery stores. People could be out of food, and you may not have that much food in your house, and then you want to go out and get food, and all the shelves are empty, and you're left with a few of the items people do not want. So it really is best to have some items on hand for your own personal well-being and your family's well-being. Hello, Patty. Hello, Maria Bartoli. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, I just wanted to comment on the earthquakes and the aftershocks and everything that's going on, because I'm sure if you live in that California area where the epicenters are and you're feeling those tremors, I'm sure it's making you a little unsettled within. But I hope within the unsettledness within, somehow you can find peace within your being. Yeah, I pray for peace, because you don't want to panic. Just to pray for peace for everyone who's enduring what is happening right now. And you're very welcome. Even though I'm not over there, I'm in the middle of the country, I still care about people, and I don't want to see anybody hurt or anybody unprepared or, you know, running around panicking. Yeah, even preparing for hurricanes too. There's no earthquakes in Brazil. Well, we got UFOs in Brazil. I know that. Yeah. I am going to flip this around too. You know, this was very strange for me to see in the sky yesterday while I was out shopping. That great big old thing. This should not have been in the sky like that, and all the clouds around it, you know. But it was in the sky, and I wanted to take a picture. It was in the northern sky. And you can see better about that. That's not normal to see clouds like that. But you know, there are UFOs in the bad weather also. Some may even say before earthquake strikes, they've seen like a UFOs around or beams of light or something. I don't know. But too many things are happening at once and leaving our spirits unsettled. And I don't like that. I don't want my spirit unsettled, because things have a way of having a domino effect on everyone. Yeah, so I would be prepared, you know, and some people may not be prepared if the UFOs would come down. Could you imagine if this opened up and you start seeing all these, craft, these ships flying out of this opening. If that's a big, big opening, it's a big opening, very big. And of course, there was a storm that came through. I didn't see the storm, but I saw the opening in the clouds, and it's pretty big. We just need to be prepared all around. But most importantly, within our spirit, we need to really be prepared within our spirit so we can face whatever's going to be coming our way. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to stay safe. Yeah, there is like an eclipse. There's a lot of things that are playing in, that's going on in our skies above. Not just UFO, but, you know, planetary things like that of nature, astronomy or astrology. I don't know all of it about it, but I know it plays a factor in things. Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, I just wanted to get on here really fast. You know, even though it's not too major, it's causing major havoc in people's lives and their houses. It would be traumatic. It really would. They put Friday's force, or the earthquake, at 11 times the strength of Thursday's event. So this is ongoing. This is ongoing. I remember the Northridge earthquake. I remember that one, where the bridges were collapsed and people were like trapped and stuff. Yeah. Oh, let's see. So this would affect Los Angeles, okay, and Las Vegas. Yeah. So yeah, we need to pray for these people and lift them up in prayer, in spirit, because they need our prayers. We all need prayer for one another. We need to lift each other up and build each other up to strengthen ourselves and our spirits. We really do. Sometimes I do think we're living in two different dimensions at times. I do. Um, there's a lot of changes occurring in each and every one of us too, even though we have the changes that are occurring in space, changes that are occurring within the earth that we live on too, all over. Um, yeah. And I don't normally share posts on my Facebook page, but I shared this one because, you know, this is serious. This is serious what's happening. Um, we really need to collectively come together in prayer for everyone in the path of destruction. I want to look at this map. I haven't really looked at it up close. There's all kinds of maps of what would happen if there was an earthquake. But, you know, this right here looks as if, look, here's the outline. California over here, Oregon, Washington State, all of that, boom. If it was a big one, you know, and it's sad. This kind of looks like the other maps that I've seen. Yeah. So our world is changing, and we're changing, and we need to be strong for the change that's coming and the change that is happening right now. Off Vancouver, Margaret, the major quake off the coast of Vancouver, British Columbia, triggered these events in California. The entire Pacific Rim is at risk. If you live on the Pacific Rim, you're at risk. The entire Pacific Rim. It's a gigantic plate. Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of us we are spiritually connected with one another. I know we are. I know I am. And I do believe that we have been brought together at this period in time. I really do. Yeah, I don't think you can share pictures during this live video. It has to wait after it does end. Yellowstone is waking up. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that movie I watched. I can't even remember the name of it. I don't know if it was 2012 or something. There was this guy who drove his little van-like thing out there, and he would broadcast on his little radio in Yellowstone, and he was waiting for it to erupt. And then he just stood out there when it was erupting, and he just went away. The lava got him. He just, boo. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that happen. Yes, I do believe there are huge waves of Christ consciousness happening. I really do. Marzana, that's great to send hearts. So we all really need to be heart-centered more than ever within our being. Well, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time, and I got to do things that I've been putting off. I always find things to distract me, but I felt led to get on here and remind you to please be prepared. Get yourself a kit. It don't have to be anything big. If you want to know how to build a kit, you can go to ready.gov. It tells you the basic things, and we all know that. I do have a hand crank radio. If you all have a hand crank radio, they work. You don't need batteries or anything, and sometimes they come with a solar panel on them. A lot of these things you have laying around your house, a lot of these things we all have around our house, and I think it'd be good if we could just put them all in one location. And you should also get you an extra set of clothes for each individual. And don't forget about toiletry items. I sent, some toothbrush, toothpaste, and stuff like that, and deodorant, because you do want to feel like you're clean as much as possible, because it does help lessen the stress. You can even get yourself some hard candy, because that is good during stressful times. Hard candy and stuff like that. Hello to everyone. Yeah, just get you, and just, you got Band-Aids. We all got Band-Aids and stuff. And yes, do not forget about your pets and a little bit of cash on hand. You don't have to have a lot, but and if you really tried to gather all this stuff together, you would have a giant plastic crate or 2 crates, but you can just get a little bit for each other, just like a overnight bag. Even if you can only do an overnight bag, just do that with a change of clothing and a toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, a tad bit of food, and some water. That's better than nothing. If you're on here saying, well, I don't got nothing, I can't build me a kit, I can't prepare, you can prepare. I'm sure you have something that you can make even a small kit with, so we can all prepare. We really can. With the things that we have in our house, and if your water gets cut off, you still have water reserved in your toilet tank, the top of your toilet tank. You still have water in there also. You can use that in an emergency. Yeah, just be prepared, because we don't know what disaster may strike the earth or in our lives. Marzana, I'm sure you have maybe 1 canned good in your house. I'm sure you have something that you could put water in. That would be better than nothing. Or even some dry cereal, something that you can have, a pack of crackers. Anything like that is better than nothing. And if you do have canned goods, please make sure you have a hand-turning can opener. Don't get no electric can opener. You do need a can opener to open those canned goods if you got storage food like that. Yeah. Well, I'm going to get off here. I just want to remind you that, yes, we do have an earthquake and tremors that are occurring and aftershocks. And people's lives are in peril. People's lives are in peril. And you can build yourself a kit. You can come to ready.gov. You can take a look at that. No, I'm not anti-government. I like to be informed. And I think this is wonderful, that this is out there for us to go to. All of that kind of stuff. Okay, Marzana, that'd be better than nothing. You can even put it in a grocery bag, a little bitty grocery bag. If you went to the store and had like a gallon-sized grocery bag, you can put it in there. And you know what? If you don't got a bag, you have pillowcases. You could take your pillowcases off your pillows, and you can carry your stuff in that and just pack it over your back. You can do that too. That's a good sturdy bag. It's a good thing to use if you don't have nothing. You have pillowcases. Yeah. Yes, prayers for everyone. Absolutely. So I do think I do thank, the administration from the Angel Trumpet Circle, for sharing this and encouraging us to pray with one another. I really do. Well, I want to say that, loving Father, keep our families safe from the danger of earthquakes. Let us always feel the presence of your love, and may we be secure in your protection and serve you with grateful hearts in Jesus' name and are in Yeshua's name. But you know what? We just need to pray. Pray however you pray, okay, for those who need prayer. And let's pray for one another that we have the strength to face what comes tomorrow. Yes. So once again, I'm going to get off of here. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here for now. This is a lot to take in.